This conference will now be recorded.
Are you getting? These are nothing but here the Salesforce products, or simply we can call it as a Salesforce application. Salesforce CRM is a software that contains different types of products or the applications. These are the standard one. Standard one means which is delivered, which are given by the Salesforce directly. These are created by the Salesforce. Sales Cloud is created by the Salesforce. Service Cloud is created by the Salesforce. Marketing Cloud is created by the Salesforce, which are there already inbuilt functionalities in the Salesforce CRM. That is about the standard products or the standard applications we used to call it. Now our requirement is already look at here, those we can see here. Look at this. In this Salesforce, look at here. We can see sales, service, marketing, community, all are given by the Salesforce. They are all are called Salesforce standard applications. Can you see? Or we simply can call products. Salesforce products we can call, or the Salesforce application we can call. Sales, service, marketing, community, all are from the Salesforce. These all are created by the Salesforce. These all are the standard applications. What are those? Standard sales application or the sales product. Service application or the service product. Marketing application or the marketing product. Community application or community product. All are given by the Salesforce, right? But thing is, these which are given by the Salesforce, we cannot delete those. That you want, you can customize, you can modify as per your requirement. But thing is that you cannot delete those because these are created by the Salesforce. Now our requirement is here. Okay, our agenda today agenda is just like this. These standard applications, sales, service, and marketing applications, just like these applications. I should be able to create our own application also, right? We need to create our own application. Okay, if I create my application, that application is to be called as a custom application. If the applications are created by the Salesforce, those are to be called as standard applications. So look at here this. Look at here this. That I'm going to say here. Right. Look at this. Okay. First topic is here this. In our requirement, first topic is application. What the application is here? It contains a collection of. Let me say about here this. First, not application there. App. I should say first app menu. App menu means where all standard applications, okay, and custom applications are placed here. That is nothing but the app menu. Let me show you app menu here. Can you find this place is nothing but the app menu. Keep your cursor. What's the title showing? App menu. App menu means where all the standard applications like sales, service, and marketing, as well as if you create any application there. If you create that application, that is to be called as custom application. Okay, this is the place where our standard applications and the custom applications are to be placed. That is nothing but the app menu. It is a app menu there. It is app menu here. Are you getting? Okay, it is app menu. Okay, in this app menu, look at here this. In this app menu, okay, in this app menu, I want to create my own application. First, let me know here the application. What is the meaning of the application? Application is nothing but here the collection of tabs. Collection of tabs there. Look at here, collection of tabs. And simply we can call it tabs and objects. Look at this. If I take this sales application, okay, I have these many tabs are there. These are all the tabs. Okay. If I take service application, we have these many tabs are there. Okay. If I take marketing application, if I open, if I select like this, you can call. Okay. These are the tabs I can see. I get it. If I take community application, there. Okay, I can see these many tabs are there in my application. Okay. Can you follow me? Right? Like this. Okay, what does it mean? Application means what the application contains? Application contains a collection of objects and the tabs. Okay, what does it mean? The a tab. What does it mean? The object here. Look at this. Before going to start these tabs, Okay, I'm going to say here the types of applications. Types of applications. What are the types of applications here? Then? First will be the standard applications. Standard applications. Second thing is the custom applications. Right? Custom applications. Standard applications means okay, these are created by Salesforce. Created by Salesforce. Understand? We cannot delete here this. We cannot delete these applications. Okay? Standard applications cannot be deleted here. Are you getting or not? Okay? But if you want, you can customize those. If you want, you can change it. Okay? These are created by the Salesforce. Those we cannot delete here. Got it? And look at here this examples. You can see that. What are the examples? Examples will be sales, service, okay, marketing. Okay, all will come under the standard applications. Come to the custom applications. These are created by user. Okay, those we can delete. We can delete. Are you getting? Now you can see examples are like what are the examples? If I create my own application, like I want to create here the hospital management. I want to create here the hospital management application, right? For it, or I want to create here the school application. Anything that you want here, school application I want. Right? These are the apps, or these are the applications. Custom is that are created by us. If I create any application, that is nothing but the custom application. Standard application is here this. Are you getting? Standard application is look at here this. Standard application, these are given by the Salesforce. Understand? That is about the types of applications. Okay, man? I think you got an idea here. Look at this. This is an app which contains the sales, service, marketing, community, all other standard applications. Are you getting? These are the standard applications. If I create an application, that comes under the custom application. Okay, and this application contains the collection of tabs. What is the meaning of the tab? Try to understand here. The tab is here. What is the meaning of the tab? Tab is nothing but it is an interface. Okay, see that? Are we going to see the tab or not here? It is an interface. We are going to see that. Again, we are going to see that. We are going to access the tab, right? A tab is nothing but here. It is an interface. Or simply you can say it is a view. It is a one view there, right? Or simply we can say that it is a shortcut to, or simply that we can see that it is a graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. Okay, or we used to call it is a shortcut to. It is a shortcut to access object. Okay, it is a shortcut to access the object. Where is this object actually? Object is there in database. Okay, deviation. Look at here. Can you find here? It is an app. It is a tab. It is a view actually. It is a graphical user interface. If you click on this object, we are going to connect with the it is a tab. Sorry, it is a tab here there. If you click on this tab, you are going to connect with the object. That object is there in the Salesforce database. Are you getting? Objects are there in the Salesforce database. That object contains these many fields. These are the fields here again. Are you getting? One more time, repeating. Go to the setup. Setup is to refresh the entire organization. If I click on the contacts tab, it's a tab. I'm going to connect with the contact object. This object is there in the database. Are you getting? This is there in the database. Look at here this. Okay, where this object contains a collection of fields. Okay, so we need to understand here this. If you click on the tab, we are going to connect to the object. That object is already there in the database. That object contains the collection of fields. What is the object on this? Object is nothing but it is a data model. It is a data model. Try to understand carefully. Data model or data means records. Model means storage area, right? Data model. Or simply you can say it is a business model. Okay. It's a business model here. It is a business model. It's a business model. How simply you can say, or you can say, it is a database table. It is a database table where the records are to be stored in this object. Through this object, records are to be created or the records are to be stored through this database table. Or simply you can say it is a collection of fields. What it contains here? It contains the collection of fields there, right? Look at this. It is a collection of fields there, right? Are you getting? Okay, a diagram to show you for the object here. Like it's a look at this. First thing is that we have database like this, Salesforce database like this. Understand? It is there here. Or simply it is a database. Okay. What the database contains generally? Look at here. This database contains generally objects it contains, the fields it contains, getting and the records it contains. Get it? Generally, it contains these things in the database. It is a model. You can say it is a model. But model means storage. That's fine. So, okay, records are there with this respect to objects. Records also stored here. There. That's fine. Now come to our application. Look at here. It is our application channel. What is the application? You can take any application like a sales, service, marketing. You see that? Sales, service, marketing like this. You can take any application. Okay. It is one application. It is application. Okay, man. This application contains here that will be sales, service, marketing, hospital management, any application that you can choose. Inside this application, what are you going to find? We are going to find here. Listen to me carefully. These are all other tabs we are going to find. It is one tab. It is another tab. It is another tab. Okay, like these are the tabs. Can you get it? These are the tabs. Suppose what are the tabs we are going to find? Accounts, campaigns, leads, accounts, contracts, opportunities. Right? These are other tabs. These are other tabs. Look at this. These are the tabs. These are the tabs. See here this. These are the tabs. Right? Fine. And when you click on this, when you access this tab, you are going to connect with the object. Objects are there like this here. These are the objects. Are you getting? What? These are nothing but the objects. Try to understand. Okay, these are the objects. Look at here. Got it? Whenever you click on that tab, you are going to connect, you are going to access with the object. Okay, that objects are already there in the, these objects are already there in the database. Look at this. Did you understand? That's the meaning of it. This tab, you are going to access. It is a shortcut to access the object. That object already there in the database. That object contains the fields. Okay, through that object, you are going to get the records. Did you understand this entire thing or not?
Yes.
Yes. That's the main point. Now, our requirement is like this because we know this one. Okay, what the object means here. Okay, collection first. Inside this object, we have the fields. Field is nothing but where we can enter a piece of data. A piece of data. That's the meaning of the field. Okay, here we can enter a piece of small amount of data. We can enter the like first name is Sure. Last name is here. So we see how much data we are entering. A piece of data we are entering. These are the fields. Okay, like that's fine. Okay. So today our requirement is like this. what I want to start here. Okay. Just like the sales application, just like the service application, I need to create my own application. Inside that application, whatever the application I'm going to create, inside that application, I need to take these tabs. Okay, these tabs are already given by the Salesforce. We have not created these tabs. In my application, what are the application I'm going to create? In my application, I want to take here some of the tabs from the Salesforce, which are given the Salesforce. Are you getting? Plus, I want to create my own tabs also. That means I want to create the objects also. Are you getting? What we have seen all are the standard objects, standard applications, standard objects, standard tabs, standard fields. Everything will be standard, means given by the Salesforce. No, no. We need to create our own application, means custom application. We need to create our own tab, means custom tab. We need to create our own object, means custom object. We need to create our own field, means custom fields. Okay, whatever the Salesforce is given, okay, you can think that is just we are going to imitate what the Salesforce has done, right? We are also going to create our application, object, tab, fields, and we need to create our records also in the same object. Okay, that is our agenda. Okay, we cannot assure that our agenda is going to complete today, but we will start to create here this. Okay, look at this. Whenever you create your application, there you can choose these tabs into it. You can add here, not a problem. You can add. See that accounts tab is there in the sales application general. If you go to service application, there also you can find here the accounts tab. You can find it. Just like we can choose these tabs in our application also. It means we can include here. Whenever you create an application, in that application you can include these tabs. Okay. See, you may ask me the question, sir, first a tab is to be created or object is to be created. Okay. Tab alone will not be created. First your work is to create the object. Once the object is created, for that object is going to create in the Salesforce database. For that object that you want to access and interface, you need to set up a tab. Got it? That's something. Let me go for creating. First thing is here, we need to go for creating the custom application. Can you find it? Okay. It is an agenda. What is our agenda generally? Okay. What is our agenda here?
Creating a custom.
Yes, I think it is going to finish by tomorrow next. Okay. Okay. First thing is here creating. Okay. Custom applications. Application. What is the application name? I said already. This application you can create. For example. Next, inside this application, we are going to create here creating. Okay. Custom object. I can take some of the objects from some of the tabs from the Salesforce. That's not a problem. Okay. But in our application, I can include standard tabs or the standard objects given by the Salesforce. Plus, we also can create our own tabs, right? Like this. What are the objects you can create? For that object, what are the tabs you can set up here? Let me take the doctor. And let me take here the another thing is a page. Right? I can choose accounts, contacts, opportunities from the Salesforce. Plus, I can create these objects and tabs also. First object is to be created, next tab is to be set up. The third thing that we're going to do is that creating or setup, okay? Or you can say creating custom tab for custom objects. Are you getting? So for these objects, I need to set up the tabs also. Okay, once it is done, I need to go for creating. Okay, custom fields in custom object. Are you getting? We need to go for custom fields. These are the custom fields, custom object. Right? And based on that, what are the fields are created? Creating the records based on fields that you created in custom objects. Right? These are things that we need to go. One more thing is left when here there. Whenever I create the custom application, whenever we create this custom application, whenever you create this custom application, for this application, look at here this. Suppose we are there in the service application. For that, we have the logo like this. Can you find it? Salesforce logo is there. If you take a sales application, we are going to find the logo from the Salesforce cycle. Can you find it? We are there in the sales, but logo is there for Salesforce. If you go to the marketing application, you are there in the marketing application. There. Okay, there you are going to find another logo, right? Okay, for stand application, the logos are given by the Salesforce. No, whenever you create your own application, you can set up your logo, your own logo for your application. That's also something. So I need to say here, it is not actually here. This point number 3 generally. It is point number 4. You can take here this. This point number 5. Okay. There's a point number 6 here, right? The second thing is we need to set up a logo. Set up, okay, logo for your custom application. Custom application. Got it? This thing that you need to finish it. Okay? Are you getting? Let me go for this. First thing is, let me go for creating a custom application. Creating our custom application. What's application name? Hospital management application. And that application I can see here. Whenever I create here, this is the place. Okay, app name is where all the standard application and the custom applications are to be placed. Let me go for it. Okay, write down the navigation. If you want, you can write down the navigation there. Okay, go for the setup, arrow, build, arrow. Okay, can you find the create option? Create arrow. Can you find apps? Apps arrow, right? Arrow. See that these are all of the applications, which are all of these are all the standard applications. This application you can see here also, right? Are you getting? But coming to this custom application, no application is available, right? We are going to create this application now at present. Go to the new. Here, can you find the option? So don't go for the console applications. Okay, go with the custom application. They are the business applications. They are just like the call center applications. You don't need to choose here this. You need to go for this custom application, which are business applications. Go to the next. Okay. Okay. One more time that I'm going to coming from the beginning there. Look at here. Go to the setup. From the beginning. Go to the setup. Setup is to refresh. Arrow, build, arrow, create, arrow. Are you getting? Apps, arrow. Means you need to write like this one. Navigation that I'm saying here, the navigation that you can start writing this. Setup, arrow, right? Build, arrow, create, arrow. Are you getting? Apps, arrow. Okay. And the new arrow. Are you getting? Select the custom application. Okay. Arrow. Go to the next arrow. Enter label. The app name arrow like this. You know, right here. You need to follow writing like this. Okay. Okay. One more time. Go to the setup. Arrow. Build arrow. Create arrow. Apps arrow. Can you find apps? Arrow. I need to go with the new arrow. Select the custom applications arrow. Go to the next. There I need to enter here that my application name is hospital. My hospital. Look at here. Hospital management application. Can you find it? Like this. Hospital space management space application. Like this you can create the application. Okay. For this application, see that we are going to find the spaces between word to word. But coming to app name, okay, app name will never allow a gap between the word to word, right? Suppose if you have given a gap for the app label, okay, if you come to this app name there, those gaps are covered with the underscores. Look at here, this click outside here, can you find it? Hospital management application, it is there, but app name has taken from the label only. But whenever it is taking from the label, okay, it is not going to allow the spaces there. There is no rule that app name and the label name is to be same. There is no rule that app name and the label name is to be same here. That you want, you can change it here. Your choice. It's completely your choice there. So hospital management application. Got it? See that like this also you can take it. It is what we are going to see. Behind this we have the app name like this. Okay? Yes. You can enter the label and the app name there and go to the next. Write down here the next. Go to the next. See, I said already for every application that you want, you can set up a logo here. It is a logo. But the thing is, man, you try to understand. Okay, to set up this logo has some procedure. There is some procedure that you want to follow that procedure. If you want to follow that procedure, then okay, 2 steps are needed. So while you're creating this application, okay, you're going to get a bit confusion that if I set up a logo for it. Let me create the first application. Okay, after immediately creating this application, we can set up a logo for our application there. So this step I'm going to skip for 2 minutes. Okay, set up logo. Set up logo. This logo set up here. This set up logo. I'm going to skip it here. Okay, are you getting? Skip this one. Once the application is created, immediately we can go for the this one, right? And go to the next. So I'm not doing anything on this one because some procedure is there. Let me create the application first. Go to the next one. See, I said already, if you go to sales application, service application, marketing application, these tabs are available, right? These are all of the tabs. Okay. In our application also, what are the application we're creating? In our application also, we need to select some of the tabs. Okay. Which tabs are needed? These all are the available tabs. Okay. Which type of tab that you want in your business process? That tab you can select. These tabs you can select. For example, our business is hospital business. So what we did on our hospital, first thing is we need campaigns on the hospital there, right? Okay, advertisements we need to do there. Okay, take the campaigns. By looking at campaigns, the people are interested to take the treatment from our hospital. If they are interested, means I have to choose here the leads tab. Okay, from this leads means those people who are interested, all will never come to the hospital. Some of the people, those who are interested, they will come here. Are you getting? So those leads who come to hospital take the treatment. Okay, they are actually leads, but they are converting into the customers. Okay, customers are nothing but here the accounts. That will take the accounts. Are you getting? And these customers who are taking the treatment from the hospital, they are having some contacts also. Means they are coming with their parents, their colleagues, or their cousins. You can see that. They are nothing but here the contact persons. Okay. Are you getting? While they're taking the treatments, hospital managers are going to provide some, what you can say, they're going to provide here some potential deals. Potential deals are nothing but here. They're going to provide them some offer on bills what they're going to pay here. Bill discount they're going to pay here, right? Those are the things that they want to do. Okay, they can choose the opportunities. Opportunity means potential deal. Means hospital management is going to they're going to start a conversation with a customer. Okay, if they are going to pay here the 1 lakh rupees for the hospital, yeah, they can give them a potential deal that they need to pay here the only 95,000. Is right or not? What does it mean? Potential deal means some discounts, right? The discounts are nothing but the opportunities, for example. Okay, like that. Hospital contains number of records. Hospital contains number of records there. Those records that they want to see in a simplified manner, they're going to take the reports. See that they're going to take care of the reports there. You find it? They wanted the report. These reports that they want to see a graphical representation there, diagrammatically, they can take care of the dashboards here. Like these many tabs I have chosen in my application. Okay. Not only these are given by the Salesforce, we have taken into our application. Okay. Later, what we can see, we also can create our own objects. We also can set up our own tab to our object here. After that, we can include those objects or the tabs in our application. That we can see later. Let me take the first standard objects given by the Salesforce. Okay. Are you getting? That's the one thing. Another thing is, can you find the default line tab? It is a default line tab. Look at here. This. Do one thing. Take another tab. You can understand. What is the default line tab? Whenever I select any application, let me select the sales application. In that one tab is selected, which is nothing but the home tab. Can you find it? It is one tab is selected, and the rest of the tabs are inactive. Which tab is selected? That will be only active. The rest of the tabs are inactive. Are you getting? Look at here this. By default, one tab is selected. Can you find it? That's the default landing tab. Okay, default landing tab. Let me go to the service. There also one tab is selected. Oh, it is a default landing tab. Let me take care of the marketing. There also one tab is selected. Right? Default landing tab. Here it is default landing tab. Here also, why I'm showing those things means in our application, one tab is to be selected. That is the whenever I open a hospital management application, one tab is to be selected. Do you want the home as a default landing tab? See, what are the tabs are there here? Selected tabs are there. These tabs only are going to show here. I don't want to make this home as a default landing tab. I want to make this accounts as a default landing tab. Right? So it is a default landing tab. Are you getting? Accounts is a default landing tab. Are you getting? Okay, I need to go for the next. Okay, the last step that is there here, profile concept. Listen to me carefully. What is the meaning of the profile? See, whenever you work as a user in the organization, okay, user means who are going to use the organization, who are going to work in the organization. Okay, if they want to use the Salesforce, okay, they must be used in the organization. Are you getting? Okay, what's the meaning of the profile means? That you want to work as a user in the organization, that you must have one profile. Okay, Salesforce is going to assign you one profile to. Are you getting? Now you also have, you are also using the same organization means you have one profile there. What's the profile name? What is the profile? Salesforce is going to provide you. System administrator is the profile there. Yeah, you are using it here. Okay, that you want to check, you can check here the same profile. Go to the setup. Go to manage users. Just you want to check it here. What is the profile that you are having currently? Open your profile here. There. See that? What is your profile here? There? System administrator is the profile there, right? License will be the Salesforce. Keep aside this license, not now here. There. Just check it here. Your profile here. Okay. So, like every user that they want to become in, every user that they want to work in the organization means they must have. Every year that they want to create in the organization, they should have a profile. Here also I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, that profile is this profile. Okay, and it's one profile here. And this a lot of users are going to work. Like there are different types of profile there. Under each profile, number of users are going to work under each profile. If I take the sales, okay, sales department. For all the sales department guys, this profile is going to assign means they can do their own sales operations. If they are going to provide the support profile to the group of users there, they can do only support operations. Are you getting? Did you understand? If they want a contract related operation they want to do, they are going to assign this profile. Okay, means this one profile can be assigned for the many users in the organization. What is the meaning of the profile means? A profile is nothing but the collection of settings and permissions. It contains hundreds of, each profile contains hundreds of settings and permissions. Okay, those can be assigned for the user who are going to create in the organization. These profiles can be assigned for the user who are going to create as a user in the organization. Are you getting? Whenever they want to become a user in the organization, they must have one profile. In those profile, any one of the profile. In those profiles, any one of the profile can be assigned for the user. Okay. A profile can restrict the user. A profile can control the user in the organization. Profile finally will decide what that user can do in the organization. Okay. What that user wants to do in the organization or what that user can do in the organization, that is decided by the profile. Okay. Profile will control the access, means profile is nothing but access control over the unauthorized access. So like that. Okay. Like that is going to provide the securities for the applications, objects, the fields, the tabs, everything there. So profile is that much of important. Without the profile, nothing is there in the Salesforce. Means profile will restrict the user from the unauthorized access. What I want to say here, profile is nothing but what a user can do in the organization. That is decided by this profile. Why I'm saying this profile concept now at present is here. You are going to create a custom application. That custom application name is hospital management application. Do you want to make visible this application to every profile user in the organization? For example, look at here, contact manager profile contains 500 users. Under this contact manager profile, 500 users are working. Under this marketing profile, 1000 users are working. Under this sales profile, another 2000 users are working. Under this support profile, 500 users are working. Under the system administrator profile, 30 users are working. I can like that number of users are working under each profile. Yeah, the question is, do you want to make it visible? Do you want to show your application to all the profile users or not? Yeah, if you want to make it here, you can make the visible here. Can you find it? What is the default here? What is the meaning of the default? Okay, whenever you log into this organization, okay, see that this sales, service, marketing, and sales, service, marketing, app launcher, community, all applications are default to me. Is that or not? Whenever you log in, these are default to you. Okay. In the same manner, whenever another user, not you, whenever another user log into the same organization, okay, okay, whenever another user log into the same organization, okay, this hospital management application is default to them. If you check it here, then. If you check it here, this hospital management application is default to the newly entered users in the organization. So, are you getting? Did you understand this one or not? Default means. Did you understand this default or not?
Yes.
Right? That is the meaning. Okay. One more time repeating. Listen to me. Whenever I log into the organization, I can see sales, service, okay, marketing, community, all are default to me. Okay, these are there. When I log in there, these are already there here. There. In the same manner, if any another user is going to enter into the organization with a username and password, okay, okay. If I make check like this here, the default, okay, this application hospital management application default to them means along this application they can see our hospital management application here also. Right? That's the meaning. Just to simply click on the save button. Okay, your application is going to create. That's all. Look at this hospital management application. Is it a custom application or not? Under this custom, we can find it here. Okay, not only here, man. Go to the setup. You can see your application in this app menu. What I said app menu is. What is the top? What I said about the app menu here? What I said here, the app menu. Read it. Where all stand applications, and the custom applications are being placed. Standard means sales, service, marketing. The custom application, hospital means this is the app menu there, right? Keep your cursor. What's the title? App menu. If you look here, there I can see all the standard applications as well as the custom applications. Click on here. Sales, service, okay. See that marketing, community. Can you find the hospital? right? If you open it, you are there in your hospital management application. And what is the default landing tab? Accounts is the default landing tab. Can you find it? Accounts is the default landing tab. You are there in the hospital management application, and you are there in the default landing tab accounts. Got it? That is about how you create it. These are the tabs that you are taken while creating the application. You have the plus symbol there that you can add up. See that? Some more tabs. I can create my own tab like a doctor and a patient, and I can create the object doctor. I can create the object patient. For that object, I can set up a tab. Those tabs I can include here there in my hospital management application. Okay, it is about the application creation. Did you understand how to create the application? Tell me. Did you
Yes.
understand how to do? Yeah, sure. Kumari, Nandini, okay, right. Mazhabin, okay. Kumari, did you understand?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Right? That's fine. Okay. Now the thing is here, man. For this application, I need to set up a logo here. Okay, I need to set up a logo here. Go to the setup. I need to set up a logo. How to set up here? To set up this logo, I'm going for this step here. What are the navigation that we have not completed? Set up logo. Go here there. Okay, select available tabs there, and the default landing tab. Default landing tab. And do west. Okay. Profile is to be okay. Check visibility. Okay. Finally, we need to go to the save. That's fine. Next step is here that we are going to set up the logo here. Step number 2. Okay, man. Create this. Look at this. Create here this. Okay. Two processes are there, man. One is let me go with this. See that you want to set up a logo for your custom application means that logo size should be less than 20 kb. You can take any logo. You can prepare your logo from your websites. Number of websites are there to create a logo. Are you getting, or you can download your logo from your Google, or if you have that logo on your desktop, you can take that path. Or that logo is there in the website, you can take that link. Anyway, finally, the logo should be there in your hands, and that logo should be there on your desktop, right? Just like this. Just like this. I have the logo on my desktop. So look at here. The logos are there here. Can you find it? Apollo logo is there. Can you find it? Download one. Logo name is download one. Right? Another hospital logo is there. Hospital image. One. This is another logo there. It's like I have two logos are there. Okay? Okay, any one logo I can choose. Download one is the logo. Hospital image is another logo. Like that, you need to keep your logo on your desktop. Logo size should be, but I said how much is? Logo size should be, okay, less than 20 KB. See that? What is the logo size? You can find it. What is the logo size? 6.39 KB there. Yeah. Here, what is the logo size? Is 11.2. So that should be less than 20 KB. Okay. Once it is done, we have the two steps are there. One is get the logo. You can get this. Get the logo. The logo must be there on your desktop first. Okay. Get the logo from your desktop to Salesforce. That's the first step you need to do it. Once you get this logo, next thing is you need to set that. If you get that logo, means that logo is there in the Salesforce. Next thing is set the logo from your desktop to from your Salesforce to custom application. If it is there in the Salesforce, from the Salesforce to you need to set up into the custom application. Very simple, man. Just 2 minutes, right? Okay. To get this logo first, again we need to write the navigation here. The navigation is to be like this. Setup. Please write it down. Okay. Go to the all tabs. After that, I need to go to the documents objects. After that, I need to go to the new documents. Okay. Okay. New documents. There I need to enter a label. Enter label, and I need to go for one more option. Externally available image. Okay. Image is to be checked here. That is important here. Externally available image is to be checked here there. And next select the image. Finally, you need to go to the save. If you do like this, we are going to get this image. Are you getting? Go here there. Go to the setup. I started here, there, right? Can you find all tabs? Keep your cursor. All tabs means these tabs are belongs to our application. Not only these tabs, we have other lot of tabs are there. Those are not nothing with the all tabs. If you click here, there I can find all the tabs. Look at here, view all the tabs. Can you find it? In these tabs, what do you have the navigation? See that? Set up all tabs documents. You need to go to the documents object. In this one, can you go to the documents here? Though? It is there here. Right? Okay. After that, I need to go to the new here. There I need to enter the document name here. There. Document label. This label I need to enter there. For example, my new hospital image. My new hospital image. Something. Okay. Click outside. You are going to get the unique name there. Right. This is important. If you are not checked this one, image is not going to get from your desktop to Salesforce. Your work is that you need to get your image from your desktop to Salesforce, right? There I can use here this. That image is going to store here in this folder, my personal documents folder. And finally, you can choose this file. Take this choose file here. There. Where is that file? That is there in the desktop here. Where is that here? This. Can you find the image here? The download one image is there, right? Take care this. And select it. Finally save it. Externally available images to be checked. Look at here, this one is to be checked. And then you are going to get like this. So that image there in your Salesforce that we got it here. Go to the setup. Step number 1 is finished. Okay. Let me go for the step number 2. For that image there in the Salesforce, but it is not set up for your customer application. So we need to go for next step here. Set the logo from your Salesforce to custom application. Very simple there. That you know already. Set up build apps up to this, you know here. Okay. Go there. After that, you need to go to the edit of application there. Then you need to go for select image. Finally save it. Very simple. Okay. Means what are the application that you created, we need to go to that application. Edit. Just before we create the custom application, right? Go here. Image we got it from your desktop to the Salesforce already, right? Go to the setup, build, create apps. Go to this apps. Where is your application? It is there here. Okay, what is that? Hospital management application. Go to the 8 of this. Okay, one more time. Go to the setup, build, create apps, hospital management application. Go to the 8 of this. Are you getting? You need to go to the, don't click on the application, go to the 8 of this application. Earlier images, Salesforce logo is there. Now I want here the new logo. Click on here. This. My new hospital image that is stored in the my personal documents. Right? Select this. We got it up. Save it. Are you getting? Look at here in our hospital management application. Can you find this logo is changed or not here? Left side. Can you find it? Can you find this? Yes. Did you understand what I did or not?
Yes.
Nandini, right?
Yes.
Mazabin and Akane Kumari.
Yeah,
Everyone's okay?
I'm good.
Okay. Yes. Please do this. Please do practice on this today. Tomorrow we can see another agenda. After that, we can finish up this agenda in the next session. Definitely. And we can start our chapter number 1 there. Right. But we can see, we can clear this one by tomorrow. Okay. And day after tomorrow, we're going to start our chapter number 1. That is the data model. We're going to start here. Right. That's fine. Let me finish up tomorrow these things. Please do practice on this. I'm going to give you these notes. Take these notes. Okay, let's take it here. As for that navigation that you want, you can practice it here. Okay. Okay, yes. I'm going to close the session. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.